just been very hot. I think the heat wears you down. It makes it hard to stop and just relax, like open the door somewhere and sit for a while. Because you get hot. There's no sun on the dash anymore or the camera. Fontanelle must have been a left at that where I turned right, unless that was Fontanelle right there. So the camera actually picks up the slight tilt in the road, the slope in the road. Especially when you have a horizon like that. And that's why I always wear the tire on the right, because the road naturally slopes. They build it that way for drainage. Slopes from the center to the shoulder. There's a whole lot of nothing in front of me. So I have 36 miles. I see something way in the distance. Surely that can't be the interstate. Like, I don't think I mean, it seems like that would be closer than 36 miles. Something white sticking out though. This is the boring part of Wyoming. I really hope someday I can live stream. I just need roughly 600 more people, subscribers. It'd be fun to get that figured out. I'd probably have to use my phone, which is fine. Sure, I gotta figure out how that would work with storage. If there's a way you could just loop it, so because I don't need to save it. If it's live streaming, YouTube would be saving it. I don't know. I gotta figure that out. I might have to buy a new camera or phone to do that. So then again, I don't know how well it would work where I'm driving either. I think it works on the interstate. Like, yeah, it would work good. You always have cell coverage. Yeah, maybe it's not that big of a deal doing it. Wow, this is one straight road. Eventually we go to the south, turn toward the thunderstorms. Doesn't look like we're going to get any rain though today, unfortunately. Zoe's, I'm sure she's so ready to stop. It's 6:15. We've only been on the road for 7 hours and 15 minutes, but haven't really stopped a lot today because we haven't had places to stop. Like, there's no rest areas, there's no parks, there's no scenic overlooks that had shade. Tomorrow, if we go through Colorado like I intend, we'll have plenty of places to stop. might take the interstate all the way home when we go back home. Through Colorado, Utah, Nevada, Oregon. Well, Oregon will get on the highway. I can't stand taking the interstate in Oregon. It's so boring. Ooh, oh, excuse me. A lot of horse trailers out here. National Wildlife Refuge headquarters to the left. That's the Indian name for that lake that we saw back there. Skadi. Something like chickens. They had a sign from the wildlife refuge back there. Oh, there's another deer. Auto tour. I was looking at the sign. I'm glad he didn't dart out in front of me. So there's an auto tour out to Farson. Huh. Wow, I can't believe all the deer. I've seen 2 deer now. It's 88 degrees. I didn't think they would be out eating when it's this hot. It's not that late. It's only 6:15. The sun doesn't set for 3 more hours. But the heat is making them lethargic, it looks like. That one, he was barely wanting to move, it looked like. But yeah, I better keep my eyes open. So I think this is the edge of the wildlife refuge. It looks like on the map we're going through. Going through some green colored area. Very desolate road though. Yeah, so both animals that I've seen have had antlers. So I don't know if they're elk. I'm wondering if they're elk. They don't look like deer to me. They weren't brown. I didn't have it off center? Or am I compensating now for it? I wonder. Hopefully it's watchable. You only notice it when there's no trees and mountains. Yeah, I might have to look at that more. Because it looks... That looks a little better. That looks... Yeah, we'll leave it like that. We'll see. I don't think a lot of people will watch these whole videos except me and a few other people. though in scenery like this. So I think I'll need to look at the truck and make sure that is perfectly level, straight, and then I think I do need to adjust this one a tad. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'll need to run inside the truck stop right away and get something to eat before it gets too hot in here. And then when I get back, maybe I'll turn the generator on and run the AC. I just don't want to drive anymore today. Like, if I drove another hour or two, it wouldn't be so hot, but I don't know. Oh, there's a deer, dead deer on the side of the road. Just passed another turnoff for the wildlife refuge. Looked like it was a loop, gravel road. And I saw structures along the road in the distance, so it's like that'd be fun to do in the truck. Oh, there's another deer. Wow, they are all over. That one's got antlers. That one looked like a deer. That's the fourth one I've seen. 3 alive, 1 dead. On the road, I do need to stop because this area has a lot of deer. I don't want to be driving as it gets darker and more of them come out. Still have 26 minutes. I was using the cruise control, but now I'm not because it takes longer to respond if I see a deer. But since I have my foot on the pedal, it can be a lot quicker. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. I got up really early. I was up at 5 a.m. this morning. I got a lot done though. So there's power lines going to the left. I think that's from the dam. They must generate power. Unless that's just the power going to the town, but I don't think so. I don't think the town's that big. And I have power lines by the road. We have all kinds of crossings coming up in 1 mile. All kinds of trail crossings. I couldn't read them fast enough, so I don't even know what one of them is. There's a bunch of deer off to the right. Looks like a herd of 6 of them, 5 of them. They're pretty far off the road. Yeah, I think I'll slow down to 55. That truck has a bull guard. He could hit some deer and probably be alright. If I lived in Wyoming, I would definitely have a bull guard. And probably a winch. So that way, in case I wanted to, you know, go on these off off-road gravel roads. Yeah, I haven't seen this many deer since I drove through Texas. Like, I wonder if that has been 6-7 years ago, or 5 or 6 years ago. We were coming back from Florida, and it was dark out. It was late. We must have seen a dozen deer, if not more. That's why I'm kind of amazed I'm seeing them this early in the day. Iowa car. He's not afraid of no deer. Alright, I turned the fan down. It's getting chilly. Not getting any more sun on the dash. So there's a natural slope in the land too. So some of that is from just the landscape. I'm getting that effect. It's sloping from the right to the left. It's just a weird visual. Got a lot of cars all of a sudden passing me. Actually wouldn't mind staying at a Walmart if they have one. Maybe just grab my food. I'll see how the parking lot is. I do like the sound of the trucks idling and the generators. Green River, and they said the high was like mid-80s. It's 89 still. Almost to Green River. So I wonder if they were off by 5 degrees. Kind of getting concerned about next week. But, I mean, I'll try it. As long as the AC can keep it at 78. I just don't know how much we can sit outside unless we have shade. So the awning is working all of a sudden, but I don't have I never got a battery-powered cordless screwdriver, because if it ever quits working, the only way you can shut it is use a screwdriver with a socket, and you can manually shut it. Sure why it started working all of a sudden. I unplugged. The outside TV wasn't working, so it made me wonder if somehow it got shorted, because I'm sure those two wires go to the same place. But when I unplugged that TV, it was shortly afterward I realized the awning was working. So that makes me think that it's the TV itself that is shorted. Somehow affected, I don't know, I'm just guessing. It was just odd that shortly after I unplugged the TV, I saw that the generator or the awning seemed to be working. I haven't opened it all the way though. I've been too scared, because I don't know how long it will work. Ah, it's a big train. Oh, it's 2 trains. It's like the front of one and the back of one. signer manufacturers or mines. Looks like a potash though. I think they make gypsum out of that drywall. Miles to I-80, 18 to Green River. Another dead deer, so we're up to 2 dead and about a dozen live ones. That almost looked like a coyote or something, or a wolf, or just a big dog maybe. I don't know. I don't know if that was a deer. Pretty sure they have wolves and coyotes in Wyoming. There's only, I want to say, 500, 600,000 people in the entire state that live here. There's probably more tourists in the summer than locals. Oh, I am getting hungry. Thunderstorm clouds look really neat. They're definitely well south of I-80. Says we'll be there at 6:50. Green River is a fairly big town. I thought it had multiple exits too. So I'm gonna cancel this and bring up the truck stops. There's a Love's. There's just a Love's. There's got to be more truck stops than that. But that one's in 12 miles. I think that one's right off of this exit. We're going to check it out. If there's a Conoco or Pilot, I might check that out. If I can't have pizza, I think I need another burger. I need some meat. I don't know if it's possible for me to just eat nuts and the vegetable chips for like a week. You start craving things. And the chips are not that many calories. The nuts, I mean, you can eat a lot of nuts, but wow, look at the solar panel farm. Hopefully they put a lot more in Wyoming. They have the land for it. They're not disrupting the farmland like in California. I just wonder, like, how much sun does it get here in the wintertime? I don't know. It must be enough. I mean, they got panels on both sides of the road. Looks like they might be doing more. Like, Wyoming could be the renewable capital of the country when you think about it. For wind and solar, you know. It's got all the space. Wonder how often they wash those. Like, and somebody actually walks down the rows and washes it. That'd be a job. ETA is 6:45 now. We took 6 miles off. So I have on YouTube, it breaks down your audience by age. I now have every single age group that YouTube tracks, from 13 to 17 to 65 plus. Those are my last two ranges to get someone a subscriber. I think that's your just subscribers. It might be non-subscribers too. I don't remember. But my biggest category or age range now that watches is the 20. Oh gosh, let me think. 25 to 34, and then it's 35 to 44, and then it's 45 to 54 is third. It's really interesting. About, I think it's 80% are US, 20% are out of the country, my views, and about 76% are men and 24% are women. Women don't want to watch driving. Or most of them, I should say. I don't want to stereotype. But that's what the stats are saying. .9 miles. Zoe's going to be ecstatic. She's been really good today. I wonder if the Flaming Gorge recreation area, that must be the Green River that flows into that. I wonder how low that is now. That'll be interesting to see, because we will go by that tomorrow. We go over the dam on the highway. It's a really long lake, so I imagine the dam is fairly tall. Unless it's that shallow. Actually, I don't know if I said that right. I don't know. We'll see tomorrow, though. Talked too much today. It is June 3rd. That's good. I'm sure they're out there though. Wow, there's someone. Oh, that's the interstate. Someone boondocking on this little hilltop to my left. I don't know how they got there, what road they took. There was a gravel road behind me, about a mile or two. Huh. I'm not exactly sure how we get to the... We must stay on... There must be a highway that parallels the interstate to Green River. Because she's not having me get on the interstate, I don't think. Or maybe this is another highway. Maybe it's not the interstate. Not really sure. Still not getting any info. Unfortunately, I gotta go across this overpass whichever way I go, and there's a red light camera for construction. 2-minute red light, so it's been red for a while. Hopefully it changes. But I'm going to stop this just in case. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Oh, I wonder if you can't get on the freeway here. Wow, this is narrow. I feel like it's narrow. Big old potholes. Shoot, I'm gonna try the highway since she's telling me to go this way. Let's see what happens. What's the worst that can happen? I turn around. Speed limit 70, so I don't honestly know why she didn't have me get on the interstate. Unless you have to backtrack, you know, once you take the exit. But we'll be there in 2 miles, it says. 2.2 miles. I sure hope so. Possible because I feel like I can see 2 miles. I don't see a truck stop. Maybe I wasn't seeing it. I felt like this curve was 2 miles, but it's only like 1.2 miles. so there is an interstate exit right there, it looks like. Alright, now I just gotta figure out where I can park initially. Got awesome cell service here. Full 5 bars of 4G. So this is a Carl's Jr.'s. Might be having Carl's again. It looks like a little bigger market, so maybe they have a better deli section. Oh, they have RV parking right here. Trailer RV parking. Nice. So I think I want to be as far away from the gas pumps as possible in case I do spend the night here. These are the kind of loves I like. With dedicated RV trailer parking. Like away from the semis. Alright, so that was the drive to Green River. Thanks for watching.